Your host, Rayce A Abbott from the Abbott Agency. I love this theme from Just Cause 3. I love the Just Cause 3 music. Me. Glow squid. I've circled the property, hippity hoppity.
Could you mini out this, please?
Could I do mine out? I will later when my friend gets online. I don't want to play without him. Hey, Wyatt, if you want to listen to good music, search up Just Cause 3 soundtrack and go to 1 hour, 58 minutes, and 37 seconds.
Okay.
Believe me, it's good music. Here's what I'm talking about. Here's the music I'm talking about. This is my favorite song from Just Cause 3.
I don't have soundtrack.
I know, it's just you search it up on YouTube.
Okay.
I like fighting terrorists to this song in the game. Dun 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 dun. This is called Liberation. Dun, dun, dun. Ready? Here it comes. God, they did good on the soundtrack.
Is it Cosmic you want to play with on Mini Out?
It's him and Bacon. Da da dun dun. Alright, I wanna watch something. Speaking of music, I wanna watch something. Now, let me introduce you something. So, I hope you understand what I'm about to say to you. You might not understand it. Not to be mean, Wyatt. But, if you know what a copyright strike is, which I think you know you do, which means that if you use copyright material on some websites and you use money to benefit, like if you use music and you get money off of it, I think kind of, it's kind of hard to explain. You get like, let's say if I like already listen to Blinding Lights and I give it and I say, hey, I made that music. I didn't make that music. It was The Weeknd who made the music. Well, here's the thing. There's a thing called DMCA, and they want to give out felonies. Ready? Watch this. Listen. They want to give out felonies if I do this. If I do this. Right there, if I were to do that, what I just did right now, I would get a felony. If that bill would have passed, I would have gotten a felony. A freaking felony. One of the worst charges you can get in the United States. Probably, like, next to capital, like, crimes, that is some of the worst stuff you can get. A felony. You can get it for literally sexual assault. You can get a felony for that. And drug charges. So why is listening to copyrighted music so bad? Okay, listen. What's it called? Remember when I was listening to Just Cause 3 music a few whiles ago? I was building Port Abate. I purposely said, quote, this is not my music. I did not make this. This is property of Square Enix. I said that because it's not mine, and if I said it was mine, then I'm being an idiot, and I'm being a jerk.
I am a season no one saw coming. This year you better win.
If I was to ask you what the most corrupt and most cartoonishly evil industry is in America, there's only one right answer. That is the music industry. Even not talking about the blatant abuse artists face in the industry, as well as shady business practices and the constant exploitation of their artists, they are the only industry I can think of that constantly attacks the public directly. They're less of a music industry and more of a private military group that also owns music. They're doing everything they can to wage war on the public. Over the last 20 years, they've come up with some of the most barbaric, archaic, and just brutally out of touch and dangerous laws to try and protect their copyrighted dog shit. And just this week, they've come up with a new wacky little humdinger where their political puppet, Tom Tillis, is trying to pass a law that he snuck into a bigger bill that would state a DMCA strike could carry jail time and a felony charge. So Twitch streamers, YouTube, Instagram, and probably TikTok, I would imagine it'll...
Okay, imagine this. Imagine, what's it called? Wyatt, you're watching a video, or imagine if you're on my stream and you play music. We both go to jail. That's unfair. I'm literally, I'm a minor, and I would go to jail if this would have passed. A freaking minor! Imagine me going to jail. Oh, what did tough old Rayce do? Did he murder? Did he steal? No, he played music on his stream and got DMCA strike. Or struck. That's how you'd say it if I knew my grammar. Yeah, if I don't know grammar at all. I can't do the thing called English. I just can't. Not in my blood, you know. But like, this is ridiculous. Even a 2-year-old could see this and say, that's bullcrap. This is cancerous. Because you know what? This is why I'm afraid. It's people like this that make me afraid to play music and express my love of music online. And you know what? If you ever see me watch music, listen to music, it's not mine. Unless, I'll tell you if I make my own music,
like
which...
Everett.
Frickin', like, your little autistic, like, frickin' brother could tell it's bullcrap. DMCA is bull. Nobody cares. Like, dude, it's not gonna make people stop. It's gonna make people fear you. This is next to... Like, also...
If you played copyrighted material, even snippets, and by accident, you run the...
Oh, and he makes a good point. You know what? You know how easy it is to get people in trouble here? Lurie, he says in the video that people can donate music. Dude, let's say you're streaming Wyatt. I could literally go to your stream, donate like $2 to you that I found in the bottom of like, I don't know, freaking like a wardrobe, and then I can literally play copyright material and I could get you arrested. Do you see how bad that is? You could literally get people arrested on purpose. If you don't like someone, just go to their stream and play copyright music, and then you can just get them busted. Luckily, this law has not been passed, so doomsday is not upon us. But it was very close to being passed.
Tom, if that's the price of your soul, I will form a PAC with a few of my friends and we will beat that price. If it's $100,000 to make you be our little marionette on the strings, we can negotiate and give you a better price for your services. So just hit me up, Tom, because we can beat that price and then you can dance for us. But until then, Tom Tillis has tried to sneak this law in here. You can read the whole law that states DMCA strikes can
It
carry
looked
a
like
felony
Mando
charge
on the
and
roof.
jail time. And again, even if it's a total accident, it doesn't even state how much of it needs to be broadcast or anything. It's just the fact that if copyright material shows up on your stream or a content creator's content, you could face felony or jail time. Currently, a DMCA strike at absolute worst is a misdemeanor, but that's not severe enough for the music industry. What they'd like is to take anyone that infringes on their copyright and execute them, make it a capital offense.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. If somebody used my... Like, here's my one rule about using my content. I have no care in the world. You can literally paste my entire channel into a brand new channel, but you have to do one thing. You have to cite me. Which means that if you take my content, you have to give me credit. Or don't use my stuff. It's simple. Like, I don't care if I make music. I don't care if you use my music at all. You just gotta cite me. It's fair and square. Simple as that.
Of a fucking firing squad. They probably wouldn't care if you were 6 years old. If you heard a song that you didn't pay for, or even worse, accidentally had it playing in the background of a video, they'd probably just beat you to death with a baseball bat if it was up to the music industry. But up until now, the music industry couldn't fully fuck people in the mouth, so they turned to that annoying little pinworm in their asshole, Tom Tillis. Tom Tillis being the little pinworm that's swimming in their
Pinworm.
to catch some of the money that they shit out, decides to try and sneak this into this upcoming bill, and it's getting voted on in 2 days. So this is actually urgent. I didn't realize how urgent it was. I really figured that this would wither and die at some point in the pipeline, but they're trying their absolute best to just like smack this bad boy on the ass right through the Congress as quickly as possible. A YouTuber named CharmX made me aware of just how soon it is coming up. I hate asking for trending hashtags, but at this point I don't know what other options we have since it's coming up so close and they're really trying to fucking speed run corruption here with this bill. So I'd say start making a noise using hashtag StopDMCA. It's something quick and it's something simple to the point. Hopefully, if we can make enough noise with that trending hashtag StopDMCA, we can at least make people more aware of what's going on, and hopefully at some...
Okay, let's weigh it. Let's weigh something. I'm sorry. So you're saying sexual assault, which is one of the worst crimes, it is almost anti-human. In fact, it is anti-human. It is the most foulest crap you can do. Let's compare it to music. So basically, what he's saying is that if you're... Oh my god, if... It's as bad, like, if you, if you play music on your videos, it's just as bad if you, like, you rape someone, yeah. I'm not saying that that's what it says, but let's just say that, let's compare it, since those both are gonna be felonies, if that was in his world, guess what? Yeah, you're thinking that playing a copyrighted music is just as bad as rape. It's not. Rape is much, much worse. It should never happen in the society. And if anyone ever experiences it, and is listening to this, I just hope you can find help, and I can hope for the best for you.
Someone sees that and it's like, holy shit, this is actually in this law? Man, we usually just close our eyes and say yes to whatever comes on the table. Wait, well, let's take a look at this one. This is bad. It's wishful thinking and a bit naive, but with so little time to actually do something about it, since they're just pushing this shit through at light speed, it's the only option I think that's available. So feel free to use hashtag StopDMCA if you want to have your voice hopefully be heard and hopefully change this ridiculous idea here. Now, at first I wasn't as concerned about it. I kind of laughed at the law because I just didn't think it was possible to pass. But since it does seem like it's going in that direction, I watched a lawyer on YouTube talk about it, thinking like, okay, maybe I misunderstood. Maybe it's actually not as bad as everyone's making it seem. Even after reading it, I didn't really see any way that it wasn't as bad as everyone made it seem, but I'm not a lawyer. So I listened to this video from a guy who is a lawyer, and he talks about it and how concerned he is about the law and how mad he is about it. So it really is...
Yeah, there's a lawyer on YouTube that doesn't like this.
But for some reason, this one's not talked about that much, even though this is like the most devastating one. This would quite literally kill Twitch in particular. For example, Cyberpunk 2077, even when you turn off the copyrighted music function, which is still insane that we're at this point in time where you just have to disable music when you stream in video games, but even when you turn that feature off, there are still a few songs in the game that are possible DMCA strikes on your channel. So even if you take every possible precaution when playing just a video game, you can still be hit with a DMCA strike, which, going into 2021, if this gets passed, could land you in jail. You can go to jail for playing Cyberpunk 2077 even on the streamer mode with copyrighted music turned off just because of an oversight where a few songs are still DMCA-able. That is absolutely scary. That's terrifying. And again, I can't believe we're at this point where if you're playing something, you have to turn off music for it. Fucking crazy. So I urge any of you that watch internet content, or God forbid make it at this point, to take this seriously. The reason why I'm talking about it so late is because I figured at some point down the pipeline, common sense would kick in and realize this is an unenforceable law and would lead to millions of people in jail. Donald fucking Trump had a DMCA strike on the official White House channel. Is there a statute of limitations on this? Because wouldn't he also be facing a felony charge for that now?
Mm-hmm.
This is outrageous. It's absolutely outrageous. Copyrighted material sometimes just pops up places. It's not like an actual malicious intent to capitalize on other people's work. It's oftentimes just in such a gray area you don't even know what you...
If I had to like get popular by capitalizing off other people's work, I would just delete my channel. Okay, that's scummy. I don't deserve views if I capitalize off things.
Outlandish that this is even being considered by the fucking ancient fossils in Congress. It is so silly that the people that make these laws are like 98 years old that don't even use the internet and are afraid of email because they're worried that their fucking digital alarm clock's gonna hack them and rewire their brains during their sleep or something. It's just so fucked up. It's the dumbest goddamn law I've seen. It's like if the war on drugs did meth and then came up with this piece of shit to attack an invisible enemy audio wave villain. It's so silly. It is so incredibly silly. So again, hashtag stop DMCA. Hopefully we can do something so it doesn't pass. If it does pass, I don't even know how the fuck they enforce it. Again,
How to make a YouTube channel.
Because even just playing a video game that you own puts you at risk for a DMCA.
Well, the good thing is, I think you already made one. Actually, okay, listen. Now later, I really would like you if you like. I really like if you like stay on my stream. But okay, so you go to like, so you're gonna see this up on the top right, right? You see these buttons. You're gonna go to account, and you're gonna see probably like create channel here, and you hit create channel. However, I do suggest, please do not post. Please change your name. Like, don't keep it at that name because it's kind of like, you know what's it called? It's kind of private information.
For it, because there might be a song playing in the background. That's so absurd. Absolutely.
Why I'm mad about Twitch DMCA by Penguin0. I should travel.
I am on Cornbook.
If you've been on the internet for any length of time, you're familiar with an ancient enemy, a boogeyman as old as time itself when it comes to the internet cyberspace age, Digital Millennium Copyright Act. I'm certain you've heard that name tossed around like Voldemort's name in hushed whispers and usually followed by vomiting and fear. The DMCA has been this iron fist that goes into the ass of anyone that uses the internet in any capacity.
I am on Cornbook.
DMCA is a primitive, archaic copyright law that was put into effect.
Well, good. That's a good platform for YouTube.
It is extremely out of touch and overbearing. It's absolutely fucking disgusting in its current form. It's the biggest piece of shit. In a nutshell, the DMCA comes from the corrupted cockhole of the
And you know what? I'm sorry. Okay, here's the thing. For anybody at YouTube that literally, what's it called? That says, oh my god, he's watching other people's content. Okay, you know what? Have you ever noticed something? That I don't turn it up, that way you can't, what's it called? You can't hear everything clearly. I actually turn it down and make sure I talk louder, because if I talk louder, then the audio quality isn't as pure. Where when you go to the video itself, it's gonna, you can't hear my voice. Simple as that. I don't turn it up because if I try not to stay silent. Like, for example, I'll say like, hey, I like how I'm doing. Like, I'll break silence. That way, you know, what's it called? Nobody can get a pure video quality, and they have to visit his website. Or not, but his channel. And plus, I'm not saying I hate streaming, but I get bored, and I don't like when it's so quiet when I don't watch videos when I stream. Like, when I don't watch videos, I can stream without watching videos. It's boring and quiet. I like streaming. I just don't like silence. You can ask my family, I hate silence sometimes. Unless I want it.
Also, to prevent people from taking copyrighted music and playing it for free or playing it to make money off of it in certain situations, it's not the worst of intentions. They wanted to make sure that their artists were protected and that they were getting paid for their work. That makes sense, right? But it's the way they go about enforcing this that is absolutely absurd. Downright tyrannical. It's like some kind of supervillain out of comic books, like something the Avengers would unite against. It's truly terrible. To give you an example, I remember had a home video go viral. I don't exactly remember what it was, but it was something like a baby was singing in the kitchen, and you could hear 5 seconds of a Prince song playing in the background, and the whole channel got taken down because of it. They got fucking DMCA Stone Cold Stunnered out of existence. I wouldn't be surprised if the DMCA tried to press charges on them and sue them into bankruptcy for having the audacity of playing music. I mean,
Are you serious?
to hear songs. And to go even further, it's not even just having recorded music play. I remember there was a period on YouTube that didn't last too long where some of the Let's Players were getting strikes for humming copyrighted songs. One big one was the Halo theme. There was a channel where a guy was a big Halo fan. He hummed the Halo theme during a Let's Play and got striked for it. It is absurd. How...
So if I go, that's a felony? So you're saying if this was true, what I just did right there would have been a felony. I didn't kill anyone. I didn't hurt anyone. I hummed. Screw off, DMCA.
The DMCA goes in this lunacy in enforcing these
like,
rules that just have no business even being applicable to the modern internet. And why I'm talking about it now, why it's relevant, is because on Twitch, it's absolutely...
You know what? Here's the thing. If you hear my music in your if you hear your music in my video and you do not like it, contact me. Get on YouTube, or I don't know, somehow. Just when I open up like, I don't know, like an email, just contact me. Tell me, hey, I don't want that music on my video, and I'll try my best to change it. And if I can't change it, then I won't post any more videos using your music. Simple as that. You tell me if you don't want your music in my videos, and I will stop.
Facing the DMCA firing squad right now. There have been a lot of DMCA bans on streamers, a lot of strikes being issued, and it's just been truly chaotic. And I hear that, you know, well, Charlie, it's a pretty easy solution, just stop playing music during your streams. And yeah, that's easy enough to do. I mean, granted, it takes away something from the stream, just having background music, but you know what, that's not the biggest
Has anybody said that to you before?
It's not just having recorded music played during your stream. The video games that streamers will play oftentimes have music in them, and that music is oftentimes copyrighted.
Hold on.
People have been getting DMCA strikes for music in the game.
I have no idea.
Has a song that was not licensed by the game. It was made for the game, and it was taken by UMG elsewhere or something like that. And streamers were getting strikes or muted because that song was playing in the background when they were going through Destiny 2's tedious grind. So it's really just absolutely absurd.
Okay, I don't blame him. Destiny 2, I hear, is a notoriously garbage game. Like, probably worse than Fallout 76. But Fallout 76 has been fixed. I don't think Destiny 2 has been fixed. If you like Destiny 2, no offense on you, okay? I don't. I wouldn't play it. But if you play it every single day, go ahead. Makes you happy. I don't mind. But like, I hear that that game is boring as hell. Like, you literally barely do anything in the game. And I don't blame people if they want to play music when they grind. The thing is, right now, I like to stream. However, it's boring just listening to... Right, listen. Does this feel good?
What other survival game do you enjoy?
I play Fallout 76, a little bit Fallout 4, just, Ark, which if anybody wants me to stream Ark again, I'm sorry if I've been taking like a 3-day break. I'll definitely stream it again. That is so embarrassing. You can't even have fun and play your own music.
Yeah, that's easy enough to do. I mean, granted, it takes away something from the stream, just having background music, but you know what? That's not the biggest deal in the world. But it's actually a lot worse than that because it's not just having
Poopy.
recorded music played during your stream. The video games that streamers will play oftentimes have music in them. And that music is oftentimes copyrighted, and people have been getting DMCA strikes for music in the games they play. Destiny 2, for example, has a song that was not licensed by the game. It was made for the game, and it was taken by UMG elsewhere or something like that. And streamers were getting strikes or muted because that song was playing in the background when they were going through Destiny 2's tedious grind. So it's really just absolutely absurd what's happening with that. There's no way to really avoid that except for just avoiding any games that have any music at all. And if you think I'm exaggerating, I'm just going to show you two quick examples. Here's a streamer that recently got muted because the sound effect in one of the games they had was a copyrighted sound effect of a grandfather fucking clock. Granted, this isn't a DMCA strike, so their channel is still fine.
You got DMCA struck for a clock?
There's a fucking clock sound.
Is this how corrupt our government is?
Getting muted because of Persona 5's complete.
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if the United States government was more corrupt than the Somalian government. Okay, I finally said it. Thank God. Like, dude, nobody cares. We just want to have music on our streams, okay? So screw off, DMCA. Nobody likes you. You're that one kid on the playground that absolutely nobody likes. Not as in like that loser kid. I'm saying you're that one idiot, that one bully on the playground nobody likes. You're the Ercole Visconti of the freaking internet. My God.
Now, these aren't strikes, mind you, but the reason I'm showing them is to show you just how crazy.
That's like playing Just Cause 3 and getting... That's like playing Apex Legends and you literally get banned from the game because you posted the sound effect of a freaking Kraber in your videos. Can we all realize just... Or can they realize how bogus that is? Imagine shooting... Imagine if I went...
I don't think it's the government. I
Yeah,
think it's private businesses who hire lawyer teams who lobby the government to ban anybody playing copy.
Yeah, it's not the government. It's what's it called? It's DMC that's corrupt. That's who it is. I know it wasn't the government. I'm just making an overstatement. But the thing is... Oh, what was I saying? Imagine if I shot an M&P 1522 pistol and I recorded it on YouTube and then Smith & Wesson came up to my door and said, I'm gonna sue you because you shot our gun and the beautiful sounds of the gun was on YouTube. Luckily, Smith & Wesson, they won't do that. Like, literally, they're a good company. They'll take your gun if it's broken and fix it. For, like, a very low price, but I hear, I'm not sure. Imagine if you literally played a Battle Royale game and you literally got banned for shooting a gun and playing the sound on YouTube.
Happening to small streamers getting shit on by the music industry. Moxie, Voy Boy, the two quick examples I gave there, those are massive channels that got taken down because of DMCA strikes. And it's not like recent infringements on the DMCA system. They got banned for year-old clips, year-old bots that they went back through and just blasted their tight little assholes for. It's just ridiculous. Like, I don't know how anyone can justify this kind of overbearing enforcement. Now, if there's channels out there that are dedicated to just taking new musical albums and just playing them for free on Twitch or wherever for 24 hours and soak in subs and donations, then yeah, there's clearly something wrong there that needs to be explored and taken action on. But the way that it's going right now, if a car drove by right now with the windows down blasting a new Billie Eilish song, I would probably get hit with a DMCA notice. I'm very confident in saying that. I'm pretty sure that would happen. It's just stupid. Now, it's not all on the fault of the DMCA for the Twitch shit in particular. Twitch themselves is a lot at fault here. They have a lot of blame to shoulder because the DMCA just says this needs to be taken down. It doesn't say anything about the channels being taken down. They could just take down the VOD that has infringements on the DMCA's policy. It's Twitch that goes the extra mile in banning channels for a DMCA notice. So Twitch has a lot of responsibility here and a lot of shit that they can get fixed in regards to this. Otherwise, they're going to lose a large portion of their streamers. They actually are. This is a huge deal. If you can't safely play games on Twitch, all of those streamers that play games, which is 98% of them, are going to switch to something safer like YouTube that does have DMCA figured out where you don't get banned for having a song play in a video game.
And that's why I don't stream on Twitch, people. I don't. I'm sorry if anyone is mad. I literally don't care about Twitch. I don't want to be on the same platform as... I'm sorry, that's my dad's hot rod. He's a hot rod builder.
I don't understand why they won't just stand up for the streamers in regards to this, because they don't have to ban people for DMCA notices.
I don't care. Like, ah, I'm a girl. I'm not saying this for every woman on Twitch, but all the people like Alinity. Hi, I'm a thought. I have big boobies, and everybody donates $300,000 to me every month because they're horny and they're all simps. Ah, big boobies, all cleavage. Ah, that's literally every girl on Twitch. I swear to God, it's every. However, I don't say it's every, actually.
Yeah, I think both YouTube and Twitch bans people playing most kinds of music.
You're kind of right there, buddy.
And this is a huge blow to Twitch, because if you can't fucking play games on Twitch, which is the cornerstone of the platform.
You know, actually, for example, I'm sorry if it pokes holes in the theory. Okay, for example, if you're on being nice cause you wanna play the pipe, you're a simp. You're a simp, you're a simp. If you buy her all the clothes and she says, thank you, bro, you're a simp. You're a simp, you're a simp, you're a simp, you're a simp. No, you never been a pimp, you're a simp. That's why we ran a train on you. I love that song. Don't be horny. I am a streamer.
And apparently, my channel's at risk for a DMCA hit because of it. Just because I played Spider-Man with the music not muted, I now have to worry about my channel. Do you know how absurd that is? I also played Call of Duty Cold War, and they had a lot of copyright songs in there. It's like the fucking game companies are trying to just slap streamers around with how much DMCA-able music is in their games, but I mean, it's not their fault. They have the license and they're welcoming people to play their games. It's just within the DMCA that's making it.
For example, if someone posted my song and then cited it to me,
just played 2 new games. Now all of a sudden I have to worry about my Twitch channel.
like, okay, let's put Just Cause 3. If you look it up on Spotify, you will not find Just Cause 3 music. You'll find people like playing music that they play and listen to it, but you won't find it on Spotify. You'll only find it on YouTube.
I respect people who enjoy playing creative.
Here, try building a country in Minecraft. It's hard and it's challenging. This world is 2 years old. It is an old world. Is this tile up here? Okay, yeah, but it is. It's starting to turn around. DMCA. It copy strikes you all. DMCA. If you play a song on your stream, it is a felony and a misdemeanor. You pay 250K for a copyrighted song on your channel. Yeah. They don't give a goddamn frick about your copyright status.
I have played on this world before.
Yeah, he has. He really has. I'm so smart at coming up with lyrics.
that I've had for a couple of years.
I've invented
I
something.
don't understand how that could in any
Reverse
form be
meteorological
it is okay or
meteorological geometric backtracking. Also known as, you can basically ask your friend, hey, is there a storm over your house? They'll say yes. And if they say yes, then you just found a way to track them down.
just muting the music in every game you play. Well, that's just
In the bedrock cage.
This is an archaic law that does obviously need changing from an industry that is so beyond.
The bedrock cage is gone.
I'd be surprised if they start DMCAing individual people and taking them to court if they walk by a bar where you can kind of hear some music playing on it. It's just dumb. It's so fucking dumb. The music industry sucks ass. Obviously, that's nothing new. We all agree on that, I imagine. So much terrible shit goes on in the music industry, but this absolutely needs to change. Either from Twitch or the DMCA. DMCA probably won't change it because I don't even know what the internet is, but Twitch needs to change how they enforce DMCA.
Good.
They have to. They absolutely fucking have to. I just wanted to vent about this, go on a little rant because it's just such
Yeah, it's in place of the vault.
headache. And that's about it. So yeah.
Another storm, a little more rain, and another sleepless night, wondering if the basement will flood again.
If it was wet again, quote unquote.
Don't spend another
Twitch Safety Council controversy.
The Rotten Tomatoes for Twitch, here to critique yet another huge change coming to Twitch. I know this is like the 10th time I made a video joking about and talking about Twitch things, but I can't help it. I'm passionate about it. I fucking stream on there daily, so obviously I want it to be the best platform it can be. So when a big change or decision is made over there, whether it's good or bad, I like to do what a high school stoner likes to do after their first hit of marijuana. Talk about it. So what we'll be talking about today is the unveiling of Twitch's new Safety Advisory Council. There may have been no E3 this year, but we still got a huge fucking announcement here thanks to Twitch. In a nutshell, this Jedi Council consists of both members of the Twitch streaming community as well as experts outside of it to weigh in on decisions made on the platform as well as potential policies going forward and changes to existing policies, making things clearer and shit like that. I'll throw my nutsack out here to be abused for a minute here by going against the grain and saying, on paper, I actually think this is a good idea. By having faces attached to decisions on the platform, people can actually feel like their voices can be heard, whereas the entire history of Twitch has just had faceless people making these decisions behind the scenes, you know, pulling the strings on the marionettes and making the dance for these weird policies and weird favoritism. Well, now, with this council here, there are actual streamers, very popular streamers attached to it that you can communicate with and get answers from. We don't know how much power this council is going to have, which still leads to a lot of confusion, but just the fact that they're taking a step and putting faces to decisions going forward, I think is a step in the right direction and making people feel like their voices can at least be heard. But I will say, I hate the fucking name of this. The Safety Advisory Council sounds dystopian. It sounds like something out of Judge Dredd. Just fucking pull up to an...
I am going to take a bath. Be back in a little bite.
Safety Advisory Council. Your noise was too...
Alright, make it approximately, hey, keep the temperature in the bathtub above the 80s. That's my preference.
Is this a custom-made country or is it based on it?
It's kind of both, actually. It's mainly American with some thrown in ideas such as, if you look on the very left, that little kind of pinkish reddish area on the left, on east or no west coast, that's what's it called? Port Abate, which means Port Abbott in Italian. So that's an Italian-based town.
Stranger Things.
Speaking of, I will definitely consider building a Hawkins Lab themed area. Nodding to not only Hawkins Lab, but also to Forge Lab's zombie survival thing.
Has recently shown that the power is kind of getting to them in a certain way. And I'm not trying to be rude, but it's really hard to have a positive
Okay,
The
I
Mall
want.
of Stanger Things.
What is it? Oh yes, the mall, the Star Court. Not the Star Court, just known as Star Court. Okay, what's it called? The dude that's asking what ethnicity is the country. I'm going to show you most of the Easter eggs around. So first one we find here is actually the Lodge, which is a reference to the Great Wolf Lodge. That tower and the
Nearby.
and the rest of the towers that you might see like that across the map are kind of not only a reference to, they're actually slightly a reference to Just Cause 3's radar spires. Anyway, going on, that is the very first building, and it is Holiday Inn. And obviously that's a nod to Holiday Inn in real life. That is another nod to a structure that I built approximately like 7 years ago. It was a old structure, and I now remade it and I reformed it in this brand new structure right here. Probably the favorite is Starcourt Mall. This is the only building in the entire what's it called? The only building in the entire country that I used instructions on. Next are these towers, are a nod to Kincaid Power Plant in Illinois. You can also find you'll find these power lines exactly like this in Illinois. This is a reference to another town in Illinois called El Paso, and this is known as El Paso Township, or just El Paso. It's another town in Illinois that I have. Here's Energen, and there's a lot of Easter eggs in this world. And another probably fan favorite, I'm not saying it is, but what would probably be a fan favorite is this, which is, I hope I spelled that right, but it says, note, whoever's buying out this thing, stop. Which is another nod to Homer Simpson and the Simpsons show, the sitcom. Obviously, you probably know what this is. Stop. Sorry, it's just thing is weird. This arch is definitely it's drifting. This arch is a reference to what's it called? St. Louis's Arch in Missouri. This is another reference to Santa Modesta, where from what's it called? Destroy All Humans. You can also see the same V-shaped township sign in the center with the buildings on the right. You see that there's radar pieces on the top. And the last thing I know about is my favorite Easter egg, which is Porta Abate, which is a reference to Porto Rosso, featured in the new 2021 film Luca, that was featured on June 18th, well, 2021, I guess. This area was basically bombed to crap, and it was refilled using commands. You can see some of the leftovers from the explosion. And I think that covers all my Easter eggs. By far the oldest blocks ever known on the the oldest blocks on the server are definite. The oldest blocks on the server are right here. These blocks are over 2 years old. They're old blocks. And yep, the newest are over here. I think down here was supposed to be some of a jungle or even Asian themed restaurant, and up here is a bunch of condominiums. where there are, what's it called? There are 20 condominiums up here, which, you know, 20 and even up to 40 people can live in this single building. And if you want to, you go down here and go find some. And I like these cute little towns. These are kind of a reference. Like, the building style is kind of a reference to old Minecraft. How, like, what's it called? It was just wood, stone. You got this cute little township here. And every building you see, or at least almost every building, can be, like, the power of the lights can be shut off. And the power sources can be eliminated, which is really interesting in my opinion. I made it all. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I won't be long. Back. Comments? Fine. Yeah, that's every Easter egg in my country, as I know of. Oh, by the way, there is a Culver's and the Steak and Shake, which are two of my favorite restaurants. Steak and Shake is not.
Welcome back.
Wait, what? Hey, you're back. Thank you. That's a reference actually to my camp in Camp Dakota, Lake Bloomington. This is definitely a reference to Lake Bloomington itself. I think I have a plan for a really super powerful Nerf gun. I love how Disney is coming out with brand new nationality things. Like we had Coco, which was Spanish. We had what else? What else did we have? We're having I'm starting to kind of get a little bit interested in the brand new film. I don't know what it's called, but it's Colombian. I can't remember the last time Disney's actually, or Disney Pixar has ever actually came out with a South American film within the 21st century, of course. I think Tarzan might be South American. Definitely South American is well portrayed, especially in Just Cause 4, where in the beautiful countryside of Solis. Beautiful, beautiful game. Just Cause 4 has a awesome map, but the way you take over bases in the game is absolutely stupid. And if you played the game before, you know what I'm talking about. It's getting boring when it's silent. Mm.
What's taking so long?
Mm.
This is her celebrating the fact that she's no longer subject to bans on Twitch due to her position, and I think this just lacks taste. Twitch has been a platform that's been plagued by very odd bans that have ruined lives, so for her to come out here and say that nothing will ever happen to her because of her position and rub it in the face of people who've been wronged by bans like that, I think just shows a real lack of care for the people on the platform. Now, I'm not here to humiliate or belittle Steph in any way. I already know a lot of people are going to point out that viral clip of her where she's role-playing as a deer having an orgasm on a stream. Yes, I think it's...
My God, please.
Twitch, but it's not pertinent to what I want to talk about. And you know me, I like to joke about those odd fetishes all the time, like that person that steps on bread and ejaculates in their pants. I think that shit is just really fun to make some jokes about, but they're just that. They're harmless. Try and ruin someone's life over a kink or anything like that. Whereas in this case, I feel like people are going beyond just goofing around. They're genuinely trying to ruin her life. life over that deer clip, and I just wouldn't want to play a part in that. On a side note, before continuing though, that person that was stepping on the bread and ejaculating, they actually reached out to me like a year ago, offering to teach me how to do it properly. So they were super nice. They enjoyed the video. Just thought I'd throw that out there. So if you see me stepping on bread and coming in my pants, you know I was.
Oh my god, please stop.
Immediately after Twitch announced that she's a member of this council, she went live and started antagonizing the broad Twitch community, in particular live stream fails. I also fucking hate live stream fails. I think that place is a cesspool.
Have you heard about IRC internet?
Anytime XQC moves in his chair or makes even the slightest
No.
expression on his face, it's like a 30-second clip that's spammed for an hour. That subreddit is literally a time capsule into old Tumblr. It's like maintaining the essence, that old fucking odor of Tumblr. It has this two camps. It's like a perpetual civil war. One camp that loves fake manufactured drama and getting invested in these reality TV shows on Twitch. And this camp that pretends to hate it, but what they love is loud, screeching, jingling key clips. But they also still do love that fake drama. So they'll come together and start upvoting all these drama things. Then they start attacking each other. It's a weird community. If no one hates live stream fails more than live stream fails community hates themselves, it's really weird. It's not a good subreddit. So I totally understand why the majority of streamers don't even like it in the first place. But what Steph has done is she's taken live stream fails and put that as the face of Twitch itself. So instead of just attacking some of the bad actors on live stream fails, she's attacking everybody on Twitch for a ton of different things.
What's not cool with white supremacy, y'all? It's really not that. I think a lot of you gamers are actually white supremacists. Sorry. Just a fact.
That's right, that's right, that's right. If I play Minecraft, yeah, I definitely, yeah, white people should.
You know of an alternative to
Not really. I'm sorry about that. I really don't know what I could recommend. Okay, so you're saying every person who plays freaking video games is a white supremacist. That is a very bold statement for you. You look like you probably hate the LGBTQ community, if I do so say myself. And I'm all for supporting anyone unless they harm another person. So therefore, I must say that, I mean, I hate to say it, but your argument is illogical, stupid, weak, inept. Therefore, I'm going to say that you have an IQ up below 70. So, enjoy your life. Enjoy your life. Okay, do I think, if I have to be honest with you, I think that the world would be boring with just one race. It's fun to have diversity. I'm not saying that, oh my god,
Who
if
said
there...
that, by the way?
I have no idea. It's this girl on Twitch streamer. Surprisingly, she doesn't have big boobs and she doesn't flex her butthole. But I'm just saying that, like, what's it called? She literally is flexing the fact that she's never gonna get banned on Twitch. I hate these type of people. Yeah, not gonna get banned. Yeah, you suck. Yeah. If we're white supremacists, you're a narcissist. You probably like Nazis. You probably you beg down your knees and you worship Nazis.
It's literally like extreme gamer zone territory. So to outright vilify gamers by calling a lot of them white supremacists,
I don't support. I am not a white supremacist.
especially given your
White supremacy is disgusting. And even black supremacy, even Asian supremacy. No race of human being is supreme. We're all equal. That's what I believe in.
on that platform
Any supremacy. I don't even care what type of supremacy.
level capacity, at least.
All supremacy is bad.
So it's just very odd because you're coming across as openly hateful and proudly prejudiced.
I said a lot of people with cis white male sounding
What's her Twitch name?
No idea.
voice chat isn't a problem, and that is a fact. Y'all have voices that aren't marginalized coming in and saying, just mute. It's not an issue.
Okay, I'm not trying to be a hateful person, But do you know how much this could be reflected on you, okay? Now, I'm not a person that hates LGBTQ community people, but I'm just gonna say this. I'm sorry if I'm wrong. Just please forgive me from the heart. But she sounds like as if she was non-binary, or maybe even transgender. You realize that if you're calling people white supremacists, you could possibly get people harassing the hell out of you. I'm trying to, like, girl, I'm trying to find you a way to protect yourself. People literally are transphobic, and it's disgusting. Or even non-binary whatever you call it. Literally.
I've heard it all. You're just repeating my several, like a year ago. The only way to have
I hate your idea. That's what I hate.
highest level of play.
I don't, and if you are non-binary, I don't hate you because of that. I hate you because you're a danger to the community,
Is to have
and you're portraying people in a negative light.
is to not have voice chat, to not have people give out their linguistic profiles. I mean, and maybe you.
It was this opinion that really sparked the majority of outrage initially because she firmly believes that voice chat really shouldn't exist in the first place. Now, I want to make it clear she's in no way going to developers lobbying to have it removed or anything.
I'm not offended by being a viewer on this stream.
Thank you, thank you. And I'm not gonna be that person that spams narcissistic bullcrap. I'm not trying to be offensive. I'm just afraid that what might come off as offensive. At least you're not gonna hear me say, "Oh, hail Hitler!" Like, bruh, screw Hitler. I hope he died the horrible, most cruelest death possible.
Case is playing Farmer Sim 2017.
Dude, that is so sad. Why are females in the gaming community never treated fairly? I believe, like, dude, I literally saw, and everybody probably saw this clip, a girl literally dominated 3 men in a row on Valorant. I'm not gonna be like that big-ass simp. I'm just saying, why can't we have more, well, girl gamers on the community? If you are a woman and you're afraid of being on gaming, don't be scared. If people say, "Oh my God, you're a girl," well, guess what? Those people are assholes, and you need to ignore them. I'm not saying that you have to develop tough skin. I'm saying those people are assholes. They want to get attention. Don't give them attention. If you yeah. Do not let your gender, ethnicity, sexual orientation shame you from anything you do. Unless it's called, you know, what's it called, murder. Then don't do that, please. Because that is a shame.
Have you ever heard about the word?
I have never.
It is not boy or girl gamer, it is gamer.
Yeah, it is gamer. It's gamer. I agree with that. I believe that, of course, as I said, no human being is superior. I believe that no gender is superior. Everyone is equal. Because, you know, I don't know. Everybody deserves the right to freedom. I believe in the best of mankind. And I believe in the best of every man, woman, child, and everyone in between on this freaking planet. Okay.
Yay.
Yay. Yeah. No person, unless for murderers at least, or killers, or people that disobey the law, no person deserves prejudice. Can we all just break down at the fact that I'm not sure, is that I think Jewish people were killed in the Second World War because the Germans literally blamed them for losing the first. Well, you know, how did the Holocaust start? I'm gonna make sure, because I don't want to spout off bullcrap. I'm not gonna be that person that says, "Oh my God, the local power grid's controlling your brains. Joe Biden's bringing invite." I'm not gonna be like that Facebook conspiracy theorist. I don't want to cite wrong information. Oh, well, that's not fun. They literally they targeted disabled people and gay men. Wow. Nazis are horrible. I mean, I didn't say that they were good, or I know they're bad, but I didn't know that was that bad. But what if I told you there's something worse than the Nazis? The Soviet Union, in my opinion, is the worst. Why? Because the Soviet Union lasted a hell of a lot longer than the Nazis did. They killed many more people in their lifetime.
In the future we will have building a country in Minecraft 1000.
Hopefully. We probably won't get past 500. However, I have a little bit of a secret. Maybe I might just consider expanding beyond the map that we see right now. However, the original copy will be you know, put into, as I said before, copy.
In your about page you have typed
Oh, sure.
Talk about
Go ahead. Ask me anything you want about it. I love answering questions. I am on the lower scale, which I can still kind of be wild. But I have to take my pills in order to stabilize myself, or else I'll be insecure. Man, how's my neodymium ring doing? Where did I put my... Oh, there it is. My favorite element on the periodic table. Meet my beautiful friend, neodymium. Powerful, powerful magnetic ring. Example. Ah. I ripped this sucker right out of a speaker. And trust me, it's brittle. You want to see what happens when you drop it on a concrete floor with a, what's it called? A concrete floor with a 5-foot drop? It's a fragment. Neodymium is a very brittle element. Do you know how sad I am that I broke that ring? Now I don't have a neodymium magnet. It's one less neodymium magnet in the world. Which is why if you ask me, I literally like to hoard a bunch of a bunch of motors. Yeah, you can talk about it. I'm fine with talking about it. It's really fun to talk about it. I believe that it shouldn't be shamed upon. I think it should be, what's it called, elaborated. I think that autism shouldn't be seen as, oh my god.
Have you met people who also have mild autism?
Fun fact. I've met lots of them at a camp, specifically. And one could say that I am probably one of the smartest people around. Not like insanely smart like Albert Einstein, but probably one of the smartest people for my condition. I'm just gonna say this right now. I swear to God, is that autistic people fight. Like, fight back. Like, when I was 8, it took 3 people to restrain me to get my blood drawn. This is what I'm saying. I'm not like someone who could literally fight well, but I fight. But I am like, what's it called? I am ferocious. Again, I say I'm not the best fighter, but I will fight ferociously until my threat that I see is eliminated. However, I'm mostly nice for the most part. I cannot talk. Hey guys, is this perfect? Kind of.
I had ADEP and depression.
You did? I'm sorry. I saw this one J-Station. Yeah, if I was J-Station, I'd say, if you're just sad, just suck it up. Like, bro, Some people cannot help being depressed. It's a horrible condition. I think my sister kind of suffers from it. She's not like suicidal or bullcrap like that. She's still happy, but she suffers from mild depression. It's so sad. I don't like it when people have to live with it, because it's such a horrible condition. If you do, I'm truly sorry for everything you have to go through as a person. J Station just says, suck it up, because, you can help.
Depression? Never.
Adept.
Depression, sorry, typo in last message.
I have ADHD and OCD. Everything you'll see is odd. I have literally torn down entire buildings to move them a block. That's how much OCD I have in this. However, even though I have autism, I have one thing. Ingenuity. And a hecking lot of ingenuity. I try to find the good in things and make them better. Here, let me see if I can go get some. I'll be right back. Stay here. Never mind. Okay, I don't want to get it because my parents freak out when I get it. I'm not like a bad person. People just don't like me carrying it around. But you want to see what I have? Aw, my sleepy guinea pig. His eyes are open, but he's sleepy. He's a sleepy little pig. He's a fat little chunker too. And I've been known to build... Wait, that's actually before it was done. It was Christmas, and I finished the M&P 1522. Here's the final form of the M&P 1522 I made. It's a fully kitted out patrol rifle. It's even got an AR-15 stock. Not like a legal stock or anything by that. But it's still a nice little stock. The stock in Fortnite of the gray assault rifles? I have that on my actual gun. This is my Dickinson XXAA next to my MP. That is a literal shotgun right there. It is a really nice one. Not gonna be like that person that's... If you always see me show something, I'm not gonna be like, oh my god, I like to flex. I just like to show people what I have. I'm not gonna be like to say, yo, my dad has money. I'm not the one that's rich. I'm just spending on all this stuff because I'm a spoiled brat. No, I'm just like, hey, look, I have this little thing. So, if you don't know what vinyl is, I'm going to show you what it is. This is vinyl. It is one of the best things ever. With it, I've created this. I've put this on my phone. This is my phone. I did this all by myself. Not as much of a good job, but I did this. I rushed it. Took me like 30 minutes. Literally, a job like that takes 30 minutes. And my iPad, which I have like little areas labeled. I do this custom job for myself. And I used vinyl to make my guns. Like they're usually black, but I put red all over them. And they look, in my opinion, a lot better. That was lucky.
Did you say you met a bunch of people with mild autism on a camp? Was the camp related to autism, or was it a general one?
It was related, yeah. The person who founds the camp literally has the same birthday as me, not in like the year, but they have the same birthday as me. I'm like, oh my god, that is cool. Like, sorry, excuse me, that's a habit I do. I've theorized literally in my schematics building high-grade armor, where I would say is maybe tungsten reinforced, I don't know, tungsten fused gold, tungsten, gold, titanium, and graphene. Titanium is tough. Bond that to graphene to make it even tougher. Tungsten has a melting point of 6,000 degrees Fahrenheit. Binding that in, and gold veins through the armor to you know, what's it called? To divert electrical current, making it electrically armored and insulative. Inside would be Kevlar and carbon-based material. You might hear in strong items like carbon. Carbon is extremely strong. And as you know, if you don't know, I love chemistry.
So, have you ever related to anybody else who also got mild autism?
No, I've never. However, you should know that you won't die without coming into contact with someone that is, because there's 1 in 154 people are diagnosed with it. It's interesting. It is very interesting. Sad to say that right now, COVID cases in the United States are more common than autism, and just put that into perspective. Hey, mister.
So you consider yourself having a disease then?
It's not a disease. I'm just gonna say this right now. I'm not saying I'm mad. I just want you to say you need to be careful because it's not a disease. I don't want. You're lucky I'm not getting mad about it. I'm just saying I don't want you to like literally say, "Huh, literally it's a disease." I don't want someone to get mad. I'm just gonna give you a lucky chance. Just you gotta be really careful.
Well, why then compare it to COVID?
Well, what I'm saying is that the thing is, I'm not comparing it as a disease. I'm comparing it to rarity. You know, the probability. The probability, like, what's it called? The amount of people...
Sorry, I got triggered when you said...
Oh, it's okay. What I'm saying is that there are more people with COVID-19 in the country right now than autism. This is how much... That's how infectious it is. It needs to be eliminated. COVID-19 is a threat. And I see it as a threat to not only me, but Abbott Agency operations. And therefore, because I see a threat to it as... well, Abbott Agency operations, I see that it needs to be terminated. Any and all termination of the threat / COVID-19 virus will be required in order for Abbott Agency to resume 100% operations.
There are more people with COVID than there are YouTubers and Twitch streamers too?
I'm not sure. It says COVID. That's like that's weird. Definitely looks better than the other one. Yeah. Misconception is a horrible thing. What I'm saying is that when people mistake things, that's a horrible thing. I'm not saying that if you do it, you're horrible.
Do you consider yourself autistic, or do you avoid using the term?
I don't avoid it. You know, here's how I think about it. Don't want to avoid it. You just, you know, you're stuck with it. You're not going to ever get rid of it. There's no cure. There's no cure, but there is treatment. And if I had to cure it, I wouldn't. I see it almost as like a gift. It makes me much more unique. In fact, it's much funner to play games because I have no filter and I'm in. Like, for example, when I'm playing Just Cause 3, I like hearing the music and all the gunshots going off when you're raiding a base. It's so fun. God, play Just Cause 3, by the way. It's one of the best games ever. I remember when there was a glitch in Fallout 76 where you literally walked up to somebody and you stole all their items. If anyone who watches this and you took part in that glitch, you're a piece of cancer, honestly. You honestly are a horrible person. Like, someone works hours and hours for something, you go up to them and just take it. I'm not saying like take one. like their inventory. If you know, like, what's it called? You like when you don't have any items in the game, you'll just literally be left in
I'm
your.
glad you see it as a gift.
You
You
literally be.
focus on your abilities.
Therefore, I have tried to turn to something. Hopefully, in a few days, I can get that initiated. Which, when I initiate it, my 3D printer, I'll build all sorts of things. Heavily modified Nerf guns. Graphene-infused armor. You got it. Like, if you know what the Bavarium Splitter in Just Cause 3 is, I'm planning on making some sort of gun that looks like it, but with a Nerf gun. But, literally, this thing right here took me, like, 8 hours to fully print. The Ender 5 Pro is a very good one. It costs $500, however, we got it off, and we only bought it for $300. So thanks to, what's it called? Creality. I think that's what it's called, right? There's a problem, though. It's like, what's it called?
That Nerf gun has a license to kill.
It's starting to come together, guys. I think that's, like, probably most of the physical structure built. Actually went better than I thought. The thing is, that roof's kind of inspired off Dusty Depot. I like the slant. Okay, compare this to this. That little house over the horizon. Definitely a big improvement. Both houses are good, but this is an improvement. I think it definitely is an improvement. The thing is, I see things here this way. Hey, we have a product. How do we make it better? How do we make it cooler and much stronger? Even though I am a skinny white little chicken. I'm a little skinny boy. Yeah. Anyway, Anyway, that's how I build things, I guess. And I'm not gonna lie, one of the best moments of my life was I was able to go see Dr. Lupo and get my headset signed. Or else my old hun. You want to see it, I can. I don't really like taking it down because it's such a pain. But you know, whatever, I'll take it down. Man, my photo might be stuck on my computer that got bricked. I'm not gonna be like that kid that's like, oh my god, this happened. That's him. That's his signature. He literally took a Sharpie and wrote it. It's slightly fading. I have pictures of it somewhere, and they're not on my phone or my iPad, but my mom probably has them. I don't like to fake things at all. It's just a scummy thing to do. It really is. I hate faking things. Let's look on my friends list. Let's make the beach a little bit better. Now, this house is inspired off some houses in Lake Bloomington, which, if you could fork up the money and pay the rent there, you'll be treated to some of the most beautiful lakeside places in all of Illinois. Which, Illinois, you mean, you might be wondering, hey, you mean that state with, what's it called, more corruption than Somalia and South Sudan combined? Well, you're right. Originally, this world was called what's it called? The country was going to be Mindstonia. However, I looked at it from perspective, and I'm like, what? I would want to build it as if it was real life, or in real life. So I named it Abteria. Named Abbott and Terra, which means land. So in reality, you can almost break it down into Abbott land. That city was finished like 370 days ago. 375-ish. Or no, even 380 days ago at most. I think. It was finished on June 29, 2020. That was a nice triumphant. I mean, that means 3 people. That was a triumphant, whatever you call it. I cannot talk. I cannot freaking speak. My God. Please stop getting my way, grass. Good thing I didn't build my other world. My other world that had a city in it got corrupted. But Hello? Goats. Hi. Goats. Definitely a fun addition to Minecraft. I thought goats were going to be added, but like you chose a biome to like improve, but then they removed it. But then goats were finally added back in. I'm not sure what happened. That sucks. Almost time for food. Yay, I like food. There's my, what's it called, my properties fence. Almost there. Just gotta slant it right down here like that. And oops, kind of coming in. Like doing it. Get out of my way. Wanna know how you make a good tree? Wait, there's 56 comments? Okay, ready? It's gonna get laggy. That's what I'm talking about. There you go. Yeah, I made it where it rots faster. I don't want the little trees, I want the big ones. The only time I'm wanting the big ones. Here we go. Make it a little bit more natural. Hopefully it doesn't fuse. Pretty sure they have like a 10% chance to be a big tree. Oh man, you give me that one big tree. This one's gotta be the one. Nope. Now let's go back to this one. Nope. Nope. Thanks. Can't get it. I cannot get a big tree. I'm not sure if it's because there's that tree right there or... Yes, guess. You know, it's weird how it's tall, but I don't want it to be, like, too short. Come on, please, tall one. Come on, please be a big one. That's a small one and it's dead. Like, you know it's dead when the vines are growing on it. I'm gonna have to, like, take a break here in a second because my lunch is almost done. Mm. Mm. I'm gonna. These are some weird trees. Will it not grow on coarse dirt? Never mind, it does. It turns, regardless of any dirt, it turns any dirt that's directly under it to what's it called, rooted dirt. Look at this. Surely it's coming together. I'm going to go eat my lunch, guys. Bye. Have a good day. Actually, I'll probably be back here in a second. Hold on.